So the question then becomes, and you touched on it a little bit, uh, violations of these regulations, right? Whether it be uh, distributing without a license or violating, as you mentioned before, the limitations related to medical versus retail. The question then becomes, these violations could either be regulatory, they could be criminal, or they could be both. Correct? Because the 2C, the Bible of the Criminal Code in New Jersey, basically still criminalizes distribution of marijuana. And
It
so,
depends.
yeah, I mean, it depends, right? So, is that have you yet seen any issues that would relate to that topic?
Um, for unregulated entities that are either manufacturing or selling cannabis, we've seen arrests. There was a
Hmm.
situation in Burlington County a couple of months ago where there was a, a, a gray market operation going on in a storefront, and there was a raid,
Hmm.
and it was a kind of odd situation. That was an illegal operation. It wasn't licensed by the state, and I don't know whether where it's been, in the
Hmm.
adjudication process at this point, but they're they're gonna be arrested, they're gonna be charged, and they're gonna be tried, or if they plead down to some other charge, that's going to happen. There's a regulatory component, right? The CRC is in charge of, though, where if you're violating their regulations, those are fines. You're going to get.
Hmm.
And by the way, there's a huge incentive right now. The CRC is self-funding its ability to help fund these conditional applicants with fees derived and fines derived from these other applicants. So they're not shy about levying fines against their licensees.